pass rolling to his right. They throw it. The in route to Tanner Steck. Makes the catch. Steck dives for the pylon. Touchdown!
Up by the Nuggets and an attack. That'll go for a kill from Anasteer.
Lamar looks for a block, makes a man miss at the 5. End zone touchdown. Swirls. Sets up middle. Jensen for the exclamation point kill.
30, the 20, the 15, the 10, and an 85-yard touchdown run for Landon Olsen.
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And good evening, everyone, from Kindred, North Dakota, Class B Region 1 high school volleyball for you this evening on your live event. And tonight, it's a big rivalry game with the Northern Cass Jaguars coming in ranked number 2 in the state in Class B. They are 4-0 on the year, 13-1 overall. They are taking on the host team tonight, the Kindred Vikings, led by head coach Karina Ashburn. The Vikings coming in with a record of 3-1, 6-9 overall. Good evening, everyone. Bob Rohr's with you tonight on the call. Joey Hughes along with is our on-site producer. Thanks for joining us this evening on your live event. These two teams just met a few days ago, and it was a telling match at that point with Northern Cass coming up with a 2-0 win. That match taking place in Valley City at the annual Valley City Invitational. It's been tough sledding for Kindred of late, getting some wins, but just not quite able to, get things rolling on the season for the Vikings. Karina Ashburn in her 6th season, a loss to Sargent County on Tuesday night, 3-1, and again going 2-2 over in that Valley City tournament over the weekend, but at the same time learning a lot on the way. And you'll hear in our pregame show when we talked with Karina Ashburn, just kind of got her thoughts on her team. It's a growing experience for this group, fighting some injuries tonight. 3 key players are going to be out of the lineup tonight for the Vikings. Cassidy Murphy out with an injury. Tess Rohrbeck out with an injury. Greta McKinney still on the mend as well. So that's a couple seniors and a junior that definitely come into play into the big plans for the Kindred Vikings. But again, not able to go tonight. They're both on the mend. They should be back in the lineup shortly. For Northern Cass, in the meantime, very strong looking. They've been looking outstanding. Again, 13-1 overall, 4-0 and leading the way in Region 1 right now. Led by the big hitter on the inside, the middle hitter, Josie Jensen, 6'3". She is a senior. She's going to be the one to watch tonight. This is a very well-rounded, very athletic team. You've got kids that can play multiple positions, though the whole thing is on that front line with that height between Ellie Lucas, Josie Jensen, and then also Addie Winterquist, who will be making an appearance as well. 6'3", 6'6" across the front for Northern Cass. They work the inside. They force the other team to block around those players, and definitely will be a factor tonight. When we come back, we'll hear from the coaches, both from Kindred and Northern Cass. We'll take a short break and back with more on our Irie Insurance pregame show. Irie Insurance, get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. Back with more from Kindred in a moment. You're listening to the pregame show, the Irie Insurance pregame show on your live event.
Communications has been connecting people and businesses to the world through internet, telephone, and TV. And as your needs have changed, so has 702. Our dedication to our community and customers runs deep. So when you call, we listen. And you can trust that we'll never stop working to bring the latest technology to our friends and neighbors. Thank you for 20 years in business. The best is yet to come.
Don't just watch today's game, immerse yourself in it with new furniture from Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Get the ultimate fusion of styles with unmatched comfort, all at the best prices. We are now offering up to 5 years no-interest financing. So you can now get the furniture you want at the best prices with low monthly no-interest payments. The next time you need furniture, come see Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Make sure to ask for Lee for your live event discount.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Doug Gray. I'm confident during the performance and when it's time for college. I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Keep your car moving along with the team at Elite Automotive Center in Fargo. What sets Elite Automotive Center apart from the herd is their truly extensive list of services. From brake and tire service to tune-ups and battery replacement, there's no job too big or small for their ASE certified technicians. Schedule your next oil change by going to EliteAutomotiveCenter.com or scan the QR code on your screen now. Never settle for standard service. Stop by Elite Automotive Center today in Fargo.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
And back on our Irie Insurance pregame show, and joined now by Kindred head coach Karina Ashburn. 6 years on the job, Karina, and get a little bit of the injury bug heading into this one tonight. Not a good time for it, is it?
No and yes. I think it's a good opportunity because it's early in the season, but at the same time it's difficult because we do have injury, and then we have to bring in some kids that aren't used to playing or getting a lot of time that are getting a lot of time here in the past couple weeks.
So it's a good time to be a coach again, isn't it?
It is, definitely. We definitely have a lot of opportunities that have come up, and I really think these girls have rose to the occasion, and that's why they're out there.
And you've been moving some kids around, giving them some experience at some different spots, which is hopefully going to help you later on in the season come tournament time.
Absolutely. Creating depth on our bench is really important, and I think it just goes to show the character and the willingness of each of those girls and what they're willing to put in.
Last weekend was the tournament in Valley City, correct? How did that go for you overall? What did you come away learning from that experience?
We were 2-2 on the weekend, but definitely learning that once we can work on our chemistry and just working together, that's really our downfall. And once we can work on our chemistry and making sure that we're gelling, it comes together because we do hustle. We do make really nice plays. So it's just, tweaking those little things, making sure serve receive, we're getting behind the ball, even on our free balls, just creating more opportunities for our attackers is really, really important.
I like the attitude of this team, too. And I was here 10 days ago, just noticing how much fun they were having out there. And they enjoy playing with each other and for each other. Can you address that? Just talk about that a little bit.
Well, this season we really talked about what volleyball is, and volleyball is family. And so every time they walk into this gym, we remind them that you're family, and everybody is a part of this program. And we want everybody to love the game. Like, that's why we play, because we love the game. And so just creating that energy and that presence in the gym, not just at games but in practices, really helps us show what we're about.
And you played Northern Cass here just a couple days ago, so here you are one more time. What are you anticipating tonight from the Jaguars?
I'm anticipating them to be scrappy. They're very confident. They have a lot of skill, and I'm just ready to see us in action. We had a really nice match Tuesday, and our energy was there, and we were very scrappy, and we were very together. It didn't matter if we made a mistake. We rolled it off. It was next ball mentality. So I'm expecting the same level of play from them as I did from Sargent County.
Okay, so what is the key for the Vikings tonight?
Key for the Vikings is getting our serves in, working on our serve receive, keeping our shoulders behind that ball, and making sure that we have every opportunity to attack their defense, and making sure that we are where we need to be on defense so that we can make the best opportunity on every ball.
Same old story, too. Unforced errors are not a good thing, especially with a team like this, right?
Absolutely. We've been talking about that in previous matches leading up to these last two. So making sure that we're in control and not letting them have such long extended runs. So making sure that we can come into the huddle, talk about where does this next ball need to go, what's open, being really methodical about what we need to do with the ball and why we need to do it right now.
All right. Good luck tonight. Have some fun.
Thank you so much.
All right, that is head coach Karina Ashburn, head coach of the Kindred Vikings, and we will be right back on our Irie Insurance pregame show right after this.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Become a Viking booster. Do you love the games, the plays, the excitement? Support Viking athletics by becoming a booster. Scan the code or find the quick link to the membership form online. Or when the flag is flying, stop by the ship. Get a new Viking booster sticker free with your membership. Buy an extra one for only $5. Show your Viking pride. Become a Booster Club member.
The Kindred Public School District looks to collaboratively cultivate an environment that challenges learners to reach their full potential in a student-centered, community-supported environment while building authentic relationships that promotes active engagement in learning, literacy, and life. Kindred Public Schools' mission is to educate, prepare, and maximize student potential. Kindred Public School District, student-centered, community-supported. For more info about upcoming school events and news, go online to kindred.k12.us. Make your stop before or after the game at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota. Stop out throughout the week for mouth-watering lunch specials weekdays and mark Friday nights down on the calendar for prime rib, ribeye steak, or some walleye at the Knickerbocker. For more information or to find out about daily specials, give the Knickerbocker a like on Facebook by searching the Knickerbocker. Great food and good people. You can find it all at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota.
Don't just watch today's game, immerse yourself in it with new furniture from Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Get the ultimate fusion of styles with unmatched comfort, all at the best prices. We are now offering up to 5 years no-interest financing. So you can now get the furniture you want at the best prices with low monthly no-interest payments. The next time you need furniture, come see Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Make sure to ask for Lee for your live event discount.
MLGC offers ultra-high-speed broadband, streaming TV, telephone, advanced business services, and commercial-grade video surveillance services. MLGC has a goal to continue to deliver future technologies that make rural communities in North Dakota vibrant places in which to live and do business in. They're your local provider who prides itself on its unmatched customer service with a small-town touch. MLGC has offices in Enderlin, Cooperstown, and Kindred. For more info, go to mlgc.com.
Back on the Irie Insurance pregame show. Welcome back to your live event, and joined now by Northern Cass head volleyball coach Angie Johnson. Angie, 5 years on the job and coming off that state championship from last season. How big a factor is it that the bar's now been raised officially at Northern Cass? Just the expectations are there, and here you are in another season and kind of got things rolling again.
Yeah, I mean, expectations are always high, so the girls come in every single day ready to work, and obviously coming off the state championship last year, we have that same goal this year, but it's a new group, so we're just trying to figure out, where everybody needs to fall into place to get that done.
What are the keys for your team? Because obviously you've got size, you've got good athletes out there, and obviously they're skilled, and they've got that experience. How big a factor is all that when you put it all together?
Yeah, I mean, our biggest strength is obviously our height, and so we have to use that to our advantage. So continuing to be aggressive on offense and then making sure that we're patrolling the net and ready to expect contact when we're blocking, because we have height, so obviously some hands are going to touch the ball and we need to be ready for it.
What do you like most about this group?
I say it every year. They're just so funny and so goofy, and I just love getting to know every single person and figuring out who they are and watching them grow. So, I mean, a lot of these girls, this is now my second group that I've had since freshman or 8th grade, and so it's just super fun to see them all so grown up and then maturing and becoming, young women and just really good volleyball players too.
Okay, so you get Kindred again. You just had them a couple nights ago, and you do this one more time. So any takeaways from that match that are going to apply tonight?
They did a really good job of hitting around our block, which we kind of expected this year, was teams kind of understanding that Josie's up there and they need to hit around her. So making sure that our defense is ready to play around the block. We've been working on that a lot the last week.
You've been able to stay healthy, number one, and B, you're always kind of looking towards the end of the season too. Are you seeing that progress week by week with this group?
Yeah, and honestly, it's a day-by-day progress. That's what we've kind of been focusing on. Day by day, we just want to get a little bit better each day, with that end goal being that region tournament and being successful there. But yeah, Valley City was really tough on a lot of our girls. It's a long day, and we had a couple girls play 6 rotations for every single game. So we have Tessa's out right now just with an injury that we're just being a little bit conservative on, just make sure that she's good to go for Delax and towards the end of the season.
Are you moving people around at all, different positions, kind of giving a different look that way?
Yeah, so Abby Wiley is going to step into that libero position. She's a senior libero. I mean, she's been libero since sophomore year, so she's good, she's confident, and I'm confident in her being in that position.
All right, good luck. Enjoy the night.
Thank you.
All right, that's Angie Johnson, the head coach of Northern Cass, and we will be right back. Starting lineups and more coming up on the IRE pregame show right after this.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to our growers. Your trust and fellowship is the driving force behind our dedication to your successful farming operation. We continue to invest in the education of our team to ensure your customer experience is outstanding. Thank you for the opportunity to be your planter experts. Stop by either of our locations in Hillsboro or Drayton, North Dakota, or visit planterdoc.com.
Bob Rohr's back with you on your live event. We are in Kindred, North Dakota. The Kindred Vikings playing host to the Northern Cass Jaguars. Kindred coming in 3-1 in Region 1, 6-9 overall on the season. Northern Cass coming in ranked number 2 in Class B volleyball in North Dakota. They are 4-0. They are in first place in Region 1, 13-1 overall. State champions from a year ago. Team has made a couple state tournament appearances under head coach Angie Johnson. Again, great foundation has been set at Northern Cass. Those expectations, as you heard in the pregame interview, they set pretty high over at Northern Cass High School. And they come in, and again, having a really good season this year. Just one injury that they've got going for them right now, and that is Tess Jalbert. Injured tonight. They're one of their defensive specialists. She's a libero also, not able to go this evening, the 5'8" sophomore. So she is out. Abby Weibly will step in at that libero position. She is a senior. And look forward to a good competitive matchup tonight. We'll see how it all goes. And, of course, it all starts with Northern Cass in the middle with Josie Jensen right in the middle, the 6'3" senior, leading the team in kills. And outstanding. She will play the whole floor. She will do some serving as well. About set to go here. When we come back on our IRE Insurance pregame show, we will have our starting lineups and a whole lot more. Contest going on between Kindred and Northern Cass. We'll be back after this. You're watching high school volleyball on your live event.
The Ringneck is the perfect stop for lunch or dinner in Leonard, North Dakota. They have a wide variety menu from burgers, wraps, steak, chicken, and seafood. For that small-town family-owned dining experience, check out the Ringneck today. To place an order ahead of time for takeout, call 701-645-2461. That's 701-645-2461. For more information and daily food specials, search the Ringneck on Facebook. That's the Ringneck in Leonard.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Welcome to the Shift, Viking Nation. New merch, new designs. The Viking Booster Club has options for him, her, and all the kids. Let's go, Vikings. Get outfitted for the new year. Refresh your favorites from top to bottom. If the flag is flying, the ship is open for business. Carhartt nips are back in stock, plus new lids. Find the merch. Get the gear.
For 20 years, 702 Communications has been connecting people and businesses to the world through internet, telephone, and TV. And as your needs have changed, so has 702. Our dedication to our community and customers runs deep. So when you call, we listen. And you can trust that we'll never stop working to bring the latest technology to our friends and neighbors. Thank you for 20 years in business. The best is yet to come.
Don't just watch today's game, immerse yourself in it with new furniture from Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Get the ultimate fusion of styles with unmatched comfort, all at the best prices. We are now offering up to 5 years no-interest financing. So you can now get the furniture you want at the best prices with low monthly no-interest payments. The next time you need furniture, come see Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Make sure to ask for Lee for your live event discount.
And welcome back to Kindred High School. Pregame show tonight brought to you by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. Bob Roars, Joey Hughes with you tonight from Kindred. Vikings getting set to take on Northern Cass. Jaguars ranked number 2 in Class B, coming in 4-0, 13-1 overall for head coach Angie Johnson, now in her 5th season, assisted by Beth Head and Jamie O'Halloran. Starting lineup tonight for Northern Cass looks something like this. Abby Weibley is a senior. She wears number 1. She's a 5'6" senior. She is your libero tonight and a defensive specialist. Addie Russ leads the team in assists. She wears number 3. She is a senior setter at 5'5". Hayden Crockett, great athlete. She is a junior wearing number 4, outside hitter at 5'9". Ari Anderson gets a start tonight. She's a senior hitter coming in at 5'9". Josie Jensen, 6'3" senior right in the middle. She is the leading blocker, leads the team with 190 kills. Ellie Lucas is a senior wearing number 10. She's an outside hitter coming in at 6'1". And Faith Fury wearing number 12. She is a freshman middle hitter. She gets the nod tonight also for Northern Cass. That is your Jaguars starting lineup tonight. Kindred Vikings under head coach Karina Ashburn, her 6th season, leading the squad. Assistant coaches Mariah McKinney and Eleni Van Ornum. Starting lineup tonight for the Vikings. Jansen Jornheim, a senior, wearing number 1. She'll play on the front line as a hitter. She's 5'7". Elsa Ingebretson, a junior, gets the start. She wears number 2. Elise Anderson, a freshman setter at 5'6". Leah Rowland, a junior, longtime libero for this team. She gets to start. She's a 5'5" player. Kennedy Bacco starting tonight. She's a junior middle hitter. Ava Spellhog, the setter, at 5'4". She is a senior. Brea Mock, a senior, at 5'7". Avery Ammerman in the middle. She is a senior middle hitter at 5'10". And Taylor Sanders getting a start tonight also. She is an 8th grade outside hitter. She's going to be rotating in this evening for the Vikings. 3-1 overall, 3-1 in Region 1 play, 6-9 overall. Getting set to tip this one off. Let's see who's going to get the serve first of all tonight in this one. Kindred in their home whites. See Leah Rowland checking in there as the libero. Looks like Northern Cass is going to serve to start this one. Ellie Lucas will do honors possibly here, the way it looks. Longtime rivals here in Region 1. Substitution made for Northern Cass as Abby Weibly checks in as that libero spot. And Ellie Lucas getting set to start this one for us tonight from Kindred. Thanks for joining us tonight on your live event. Just getting started with the first set. Serve is in. Rowland handles it. Unfortunately over the net, but out of bounds. 1-0 Jags to start this one. Lucas, 6'1" senior outside hitter. Rowland, again, can't get it there. That's 2 in a row to Rowland. They may try it one more time. Ellie Lucas with a 2-0 lead here. Spellhog. Northern Cass handles it. Pass it over the net. Rowland. Sanders. That went into the net. Ari Anderson not able to connect. Kindred takes over the serve. Taylor Sanders, the 8th grader, back to serve for the Vikings. Trailing 2-1 here in the opening set. It's a tough pass over the net. Nice dig there by the Vikings. There's a hammer on the inside. Kennedy Bacco, the junior at 5'11", going up and slamming that one home. Tied up at 2. Rust. Nice job there by Jensen, but it handled by the Vikings. Jensen again, tips it over. Credit on the kill. 3-2 Jags, and they get the serve back here. Abby Weibly stepping to the service line. 5'6" senior. Rowland handles. Spellhog. Jordheim. Big hammer there by Hayden Crockett. Give her credit on the kill. 4-2 Jags. Nice job by Jordheim. Spellhog. Too far. Set up Jensen for the hammer, but they blocked it. Here's Jordheim again. Rejected. Jensen with the block. Point goes to the Jags. 3-point advantage. Biggest lead of the night so far. Spellhog. Jordheim will try it again. Touch pass over the net. Jags recover. From the back row, Lucas. Count it. Ellie Lucas with her first kill of the night. 6-2 Jags. Spellhog, they'll try Jordheim again from the left side. Hammers in home. Weibly was in position, not able to keep it in play. Jansen's first kill. Point goes back to Kindred. They've got the serve back with Leah Rowland trailing 6-3. Weibly handles. Nice job. Rust to Jensen. Addie Rust with a perfect set. Jensen buried it. 7-3 Jags. Paige Bosch serving. Nice dig on the floor by Sanders. Great job by the Jags. Here's a tough play. That's going to be a third hit, not a chance. Point goes back to Kindred. Elise Anderson checking in, the freshman. She will serve. Ava Spellhog goes to the bench. That's the rotation you're going to see tonight for the Vikings. Weibly handles. Big kill there. Addie Winterquist is checked in. She gets credit for that one. 8-4 Jags. Jensen serving. Rowland handles. Too far. Got her hands on it, not able to get it for a good set. Elise Anderson diving for it at the net, not able to come through. 9-4 Jags. Miscommunication there. Elise Anderson not able to get there as Jordheim backed off, and a timeout being called by Karina Ashburn. We'll take a timeout as well on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHBankND.com. Timeout brought to you by Kindred State Bank, an insurance agency. From banking to insurance, let Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency handle your request. For more information, go online to KindredStateBank.com. 10-4 in the first set. Back with more on your live event right after this.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Doug Gray. I'm confident during the performance and when it's time for college. I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
10-4 in our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Northern Cass leading. And there's another kill going the way of Ellie Lucas, her second of the night. Lead goes to 7. Biggest lead so far in the evening for Northern Cass. Josie Jensen at the service line. On a pretty good roll here. Nice scramble there by Kindred, not able to get it over. 12-4 Jags. Three players injured coming into the night for Kindred, so playing a little bit short-handed. Some players may be out of position, getting a new look. Back set there, and the hammer right through. Hayden Crockett getting credit for that one. Another kill. 13-4. It's a 9-point advantage. Sanders handles it. Rowland. Ingebrigtsen passes over. Nice effort there by Rowland. Great dig. That was set up perfectly. Avery Ammerman, I should say, not going to be denied on that one. She gets credit for her first kill on the night. 13-5. Vikings get the serve back. Jansen Jordheim, the senior captain, going to the line. Good, strong serve. Set up for Ammerman again. She put it away. Like it was on a tee. Northern Cass not able to get a good set there. They got it too close to the net. Ammerman hammered it home. Back within 7 at 13-6 here in the opening set. Nice serve by Jordheim. Point goes to Kindred. No touch on the play. They're back within 6 at 13-7. Rust handles. Jensen. Check that. Ellie Lucas the kill. Lucas is her third unofficially here in the opening set. Hayden Crockett at the line, leading 14-7 for the Jags. Rowland handles. Anderson to Sanders. Nice cover there by Crockett. Tough play. Kindred keeps it alive. Jordheim thought about the kill from the back row, thought better. Good hustle. Point goes back to the Jags. Addie Winterquist getting credit for that one. 8-point lead. Crockett, serve goes out. Northern Cass is a team serving it at over 90% on the season. Crockett missing that one. 15-8, Kindred getting the ball back. Lucas, nice job by Sanders. Jordheim. Russ gets her hands on it. Jensen controls. This one bumped back over by the Jags. Anderson. Back set to Ingebretson. Miscommunication there by the Jags, and the point goes to the Vikings. Kind of in no man's land. Paige Bosch came up towards the net, thought somebody else was going to take it. Back within 6. Vikings serving, another one right up front. Ingebretson passes over. Jensen. Bosch. Fury sends it over. Here's Ingebretson. Nice touch shot over the net. Kennedy Bacco gets credit. The junior middle hitter, 5'11". She's on the board tonight. Vikings back within 5 at 15-10. Jensen handles Hammerman's serve. Lucas puts it down. Vikings recover. Sanders. Nice dig by Jensen. There's a nice play. Heads up there. Paige Bosch. More substitutions coming here. Jags leading 16-10. Addie Rust is checked back in. Ingebretson, tough pass. Not a great set, left it behind Elise Anderson a little bit. That one hit into the net. Point goes back to Northern Cass, leading 17-10 now on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Sanders handles the serve. Bacco, that one's too far. Lead goes to 8. Serve is in by Rust. That was maybe going long. Jensen handles it. Lucas blocks out of bounds. Nice job by Bacco getting up in front of the net, got a hand on it. Another timeout being called here by Karina Ashburn. We'll take a timeout as well on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Northern Cass in the first set, leading Kindred 19-10. Timeouts brought to you by Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. Back in a minute. You're watching high school volleyball on your live event.
Keep your car moving along with the team at Elite Automotive Center in Fargo. What sets Elite Automotive Center apart from the herd is their truly extensive list of services. From brake and tire service to tune-ups and battery replacement, there's no job too big or small for their ASE certified technicians. Schedule your next oil change by going to EliteAutomotiveCenter.com or scan the QR code on your screen now. Never settle for standard service. Stop by Elite Automotive Center today in Fargo.
Bob Rohr's back with you in Kindred. Joey Hughes, our on-site producer here tonight. Thanks for joining us on your live event. 19-10, Northern Cass leading Kindred here in our opening set. And Addie Russ getting set to bring it back and play again for Northern Cass. Defending state champions in Class B. Bacco, that one's in. Give her the kill. Her second kill here in the opening set. Vikings back within 19-11. Ava Spellhog's checked back into the game. Also, Brea Mock is checked in for the Vikings. Spellhog serve is in. Jensen handles that one. Russ, short set. Lucas. Roland got a hand on it but couldn't control. Ellie Lucas now. 4 kills for her here in the opening set. And Lucas will serve. Ellie Lucas, outside hitter, 6'1" senior. Well, gets that one back in play. Kindred passes over. Here's Rush, short set. Jensen blocked at the net. Tried again. Nice touch pass, Ari Anderson. But Kindred comes back. Rust Jensen. Nice alert play there by Bacco in the front line. Russ kept them all sleeping. Addie Russ with a nice play. 21-11, 10-point lead now for the Jags. Roland handles. Spellhog. Back set for Taylor Sanders and now rotates to the front line. Russ short set. They kept it in play. Great job by the Vikings, and then Jensen is on a tee for her. She hammers that one home. Third kill for Josie Jensen. 22-11, they've doubled them up. That one's going to be long. Too much mustard on it. Kindred gets the serve back. Trying to go on some sort of a run here. Keep this first set alive. Here's Sanders, the 8th grader. Serve is in, handled by Weibly. Rust. Jensen blocked at the net, but out of bounds. Nice job by Brea Mock going up, getting a hand on it. Faith Fury goes out. Hayden Crockett checking back in for the Jags, leading 23-12. That one not controlled into the Kindred net, or bench rather, I should say. So set point coming here for the Jags early on. These two teams met in Valley City over the weekend. Northern Cass took the match 2-0 in tournament play. Spellhog, Jordheim. That was maybe going long unless it was tipped. Jensen caught him sleeping, and that'll do it. Northern Cass comes up with the first set win. Final score in set number 1 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Northern Cass 25 and Kindred 12. We'll be back with our recap of the first set and more from Kindred in a moment. You're watching Girls High School Volleyball on your live event.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends, and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Become a Viking booster. Do you love the games, the plays, the excitement? Support Viking athletics by becoming a booster. Scan the code or find the quick link to the membership form online. Or when the flag is flying, stop by the ship. Get a new Viking booster sticker free with your membership. Buy an extra one for only $5. Show your Viking pride. Become a Booster Club member.
The Kindred Public School District looks to collaboratively cultivate an environment that challenges learners to reach their full potential in a student-centered, community-supported environment while building authentic relationships that promotes active engagement in learning, literacy, and life. Kindred Public Schools' mission is to educate, prepare, and maximize student potential. Kindred Public School District, student-centered, community-supported. For more info about upcoming school events and news, go online to kindred.k12.us.
Our first set recap brought to you by First Class Mortgage. First Class Mortgage is more than just our company name. It's the way they do business. Whether you're buying a new home or refinancing your existing mortgage, their dedicated team takes the time to understand your financial situation. They provide first-class service, first-class knowledge, and a first-class experience at the lowest interest rates. For more information, go online to firstclasscorp.com. Northern Cass wins that opening set, 25-12. Credit 4 kills for Ellie Lucas, 3 kills for Josie Jensen, and a couple of heads-up plays by Addie Rust that will go into the books as kills as well. 25-12, 1-0 lead here for Northern Cass. Kindred will get this one in play to start here in set number 2. Again, they met last weekend in Valley City at the Valley City Invitational. Northern Cass winning in straight sets 2-0. Ava Spellhog getting set to serve it away here for the Kindred Vikings. Weibly handles. Rust. Jensen down for a kill. Josie Jensen, 190 kills on the season coming into tonight. By far, in a way, the leader on this team. 1-0 lead for the Jags. Weibly serve handled by Roland. Spellhog sets it up. Here's Ingebretson. Kind of the kill got off the top of the net, but it dropped in. Count it. Ingebretson. Elsa with her first kill of the night. Elsa's 5'6" junior. Outside hitter. Left-handed kill. Tipped and out of bounds. Give the credit to Ari Anderson, the senior. Anderson will check out. Paige Bosch will check in. She will go to the service line. 2-1 lead for the Jags here. 1-0 lead. Jordheim handles. Spellhog back to Jordheim. Not the best set in the world. Jordheim sends it into the net. Ava will be the first one to tell you that was not a good set. 3-1 advantage for the Jags. Roland. Here's Spellhog. Back set for Baco. Handled by Northern Cass. Here's a kill attempt. That one's down. Hayden Crockett, give her credit. Her third of the night. Jags out to a 4-1 advantage here in set number 2. Won the first one 25-12. Short serve, Jordheim, nice job there, but unfortunately too far into the net. Spellhog not able to get her fingertips on it. Point goes back to the Jags. Spellhog, Jordheim tips it over. Back set there, Winterquist puts that one away. Addie Winterquist. Her second kill of the night, unofficially. 6-1 Jags. Jordheim sends that one back over, tipped straight down. Nice heads-up play there by Hayden Crockett. Six-point advantage early on here, set number 2 for the Jaguars. Spellhog. Got to pass it over. Jensen, tip, nobody home. Nice job. And a timeout being called by Karina Ashburn. Timeout tonight brought to you by Kindred State Bank and Insurance Company. From banking to insurance, let Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency handle your requests. For more information, go online to kindredstatebank.com. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, Northern Cass 8, Kindred 1. Back in 30 seconds, you're watching volleyball on your live event.
Make your stop before or after the game at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota. Stop out throughout the week for mouth-watering lunch specials weekdays and mark Friday nights down on the calendar for prime rib, ribeye steak, or some walleye at the Knickerbocker. For more information or to find out about daily specials, give the Knickerbocker a like on Facebook by searching the Knickerbocker. Great food and good people. You can find it all at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota.
Coming out of the timeout, Northern Cass serving with an 8-1 lead. Bosch, Roland handles. Here's Jordheim, has to tip that one over the net. And it's going to count. Find that perfect spot right along the net. Jags not able to get there in time. Jensen was there. Hayden Crockett there as well. Too far into the net, couldn't play it. So Kindred gets the serve back here, trailing 8-2. Leah Roland. This is Weibly. Crockett from the outside, handled by the Vikings. There's Jornheim. That one went wide. Not by much. Missed by maybe 6 inches on the outside. Couldn't get it home. Jags get the serve back. Josie Jensen to the line, leading 9-2. That one just barely getting over then. A nice job by Jornheim, and then tipped straight down. Nice job by Hayden Crockett. A lot of these girls on the Northern Cass team, you're going to hear familiar names off the basketball court. They were all a big part of last year's state championship run as well. There's the big hammer there on the inside. Winterquist, it was teed up for. Nice set on the play. Addie's second kill of this set. 11-2. Jags out quickly. Vikings looking for answers. They knew they were going to have problems on the inside tonight. Serve, that one goes long. Second time we've seen that from Jensen tonight. Just a little too much on that serve. Substitutions. Elise Anderson checking in. She will serve. Also, Brea Mock checking in now for Kindred. Anderson's serve comes up short. Unforced error going against the Vikings. Now 12-3. Hayden Crockett steps to the service line. Leading 1-0. Crockett serve handled by Jornheim. That went into the net. Jornheim wasn't set up for it properly. 10-point advantage for the Jags. Crockett, another serve. That one too far. Jornheim got it over the net though. Lucas tipped at the net. Vikings handle. Here's Jornheim again. Passes that one deep. Jags recover. Nice job by Rowland. Anderson the set. Ammerman. That one's too deep. Give the point to the Jags, leading now 14-3. Mock gets it over. That's going to go for a point. Just kind of find that perfect soft spot in between the defenders on the Northern Cass side. Mock gets credit for the kill. Jansen Jornheim serving. Nice job there by Lucas, just getting that one in play. Here's Rowland. Set, that one's going to be tough. They got it over. Nice job, Lucas. There's the hammer on the inside. Winterquist getting credit for that one. Addie Winterquist, the junior, 6-foot middle hitter. She'll sub out. Addie Russ will check in. She'll go to the service line. Ari Anderson checking in as well. 15-4 here in set number 2. Ammerman, that one's out. And Karina Ashburn looking for another timeout. Just not happy with what she is seeing. Trying to get her team back into this one. 16-4 our score on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. dhbanknd.com. 16-4 on the scoreboard. Northern Cass leading Kindred. Back with more in 30 seconds. You're watching high school volleyball on your live event.
Don't just watch today's game, immerse yourself in it with new furniture from Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Get the ultimate fusion of styles with unmatched comfort, all at the best prices. We are now offering up to 5 years no-interest financing. So you can now get the furniture you want at the best prices with low monthly no-interest payments. The next time you need furniture, come see Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Make sure to ask for Lee for your live event discount.
Bob Rohr's back with you in Kindred. Timeouts tonight brought to you by Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. From banking to insurance, let Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency handle your request. For more information, go online to kindredstatebank.com. Addie Russ serving for Northern Cass, leading 16-4 here in set number 2. Here's Taylor Sanders. Nice spike, handled there by Jensen. That one wide, Ellie Lucas. Going just wide on that kill attempt. Avery Ammerman stepping to the line. Vikings trying to work their way back from a 16-5 deficit here in set number 2. Ammerman serve in. Nice job by Weibly. That one touched at the net. Nice job there by the Vikings. Here's Lucas again. Vikings recover. Here's Sanders. Put it down for the kill. The 8th grader comes through with a big one. Taylor Sanders, 5'7" outside hitter, called up tonight because of the injuries. Again, Kindred playing without Cassidy Murphy, Tess Rohrbeck, and Greta McKinney. Ammerman serve in. Rust sets it back. Sanders again. Touch pass nearly went. Anderson sets there. Bacco. Jags recover. Here's Lucas. That one off the net. Out of bounds. It's 2 in a row. Lucas has missed to that short side. 16-7 our score. Vikings trying to come back. Ammerman serve. Off the fingertips. Weibly, nice recovery in the back row. Lise Anderson short set that time. Bacco puts it away. Kennedy Bacco, nice job by the junior. 16-8. Serve is handled. Rust back to Jensen from the back row. Nice job by the Vikings there. Anderson sets back. This is Mock. Handled. Nice job, Ammerman on the back row. Sanders sets it up for a teammate. A little drop pass. That went too far into the net. Is Northern Cass. Point goes back to the Vikings. Maybe Ellie Lucas getting herself too close to the net there and under the net. So it's 16-9. Vikings are back within 7. Ammerman, nice serve. Recovered by Weibly. Rust drops it off there. Nice job there by Ari Anderson. Point goes to the Jags. Short run there by the Vikings. Northern Cass able to squelch that one. Ammerman checking out. Leah Rowland back in. Josie Jensen serving. Or rather, Ellie Lucas serving. Bacco. That counts. Kennedy Bacco credit for another kill. Her second in this set. 17-10 our score. We have a Spellhawk going to the service line. Vikings trail by 7. Lucas goes to the bench. Northern Cass with the sub coming in. Jensen, Rust. Blocked at the net. Bacco got her hands on it. Credit her with the block. (17-11). Back set to Jensen. She hit it into the net. Come flying in from the back row. It's a 5-point advantage now. Spellhawk, nice serve to the back. Weibly, Jensen again, that one's down. Josie Jensen, 3 kills for her, 6 on the night unofficially. 18-12, back to a 6-point lead. Abby Weibly at the line. Jortheim got crossed up on it. Somehow recovered. Here's Ingebrigtsen into the net. Seven-point lead for the Jags. Again, leading 1-0. They took the opener 25-12. Jortheim again kind of mishandles that one. Ingebrigtsen will pass it over. Goes to the back row. Nice job there by Reese Leveg. Sanders. Blocked and out of bounds. Hayden Crockett went up high, hammered it. Now they're going to talk about it. We almost lost our official there out of the chair. Refs are going to talk about this one, whether or not we had a tip ball at the net. Larry Wennis and Mark Blonigan, the two officials here tonight. Point is going to go to Northern Cass. They confer. So 20-12 our score. Northern Cass the serve. Jordheim handles. Spellhog. Ingebrigtsen. Nice recovery by Rust. Here's Weibly. Crockett. Nice save there by Leah Rowland. Unfortunately, goes out of bounds near the scorer's table. Nice effort by Leah. All for naught. Lead goes back to 9. Northern Cass leading 21-12 here on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Spellhog. Jordheim's going to take this one from the back row. Handled by the Jags. Jensen, count it. Kill number 4 for Josie Jensen here in the second set. 10-point advantage again for the Jags. Weibly to serve. Jordheim, Spellhog. Ingebrigtsen into the net. 23-12. Jags looking to close this one out early. Miscommunication. Nice job by Bacco recovering. Ingebrigtsen sends this one over to the back line. Rust, Jensen. Saved by Jordheim. Jensen's there again to slam it home. Set on a T4 right in front of the net. And now another set point coming here for Northern Cass. Weibly to serve. Miscommunication. Hayden Crockett went up for it, thinking she was going to get it, maybe a little too deep. So again, just a little miscommunication. Hayden's got a big smile on her face. Point goes back to Kindred and the serve. Here's Taylor Sanders, the 8th grader. Nice strong serve right through the fingertips there of Reese Lavig, sophomore into the game, sophomore libero. 24-14. Sanders serve, that one comes up short, and that will do it. Second set also goes to Northern Cass. Final score on set number 2 on our Dakota Heritage scoreboard. Northern Cass 25 and Kindred 14. We'll take another short timeout and back with our second set recap. When we return, you're watching high school volleyball on your live event.
MLGC offers ultra-high-speed broadband, streaming TV, telephone, advanced business services, and commercial-grade video surveillance services. MLGC has a goal to continue to deliver future technologies that make rural communities in North Dakota vibrant places in which to live and do business in. They're your local provider who prides itself on its unmatched customer service with a small-town touch. MLGC has offices in Enderlin, Cooperstown, and Kindred. For more info, go to mlgc.com.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to our growers. Your trust and fellowship is the driving force behind our dedication to your successful farming operation. We continue to invest in the education of our team to ensure your customer experience is outstanding. Thank you for the opportunity to be your planter experts. Stop by either of our locations in Hillsboro or Drayton, North Dakota, or visit planterdoc.com.
Back at Kindred, Northern Cass winning set number 2, 25-14 after winning the opening set, 25-12. We'll lead this one 2-1. Time now for our second set recap, brought to you by First Class Mortgage. First Class Mortgage, more than just our company name, it's the way they do business. Whether you're buying a new home or refinancing your existing mortgage, their dedicated team takes the time to understand your financial situation. They provide first-class service, first-class knowledge, and a first-class experience at the lowest interest rates. For more information, go online to firstclasscorp.com. Again, second set goes to Northern Cass. Final score there was 25-14, leading 2-0 now. Give credit there. Josie Jensen, 5 kills in that second set. Addie Winterquist coming off the bench with 3 kills to lead the way for Northern Cass on that one. Again, coming in ranked number 2 in Class B. They are the defending Class B state champions. 4-0 in Region 1, 13-1 overall. Region 1 standings coming into tonight. Northern Cass with a 4-0 mark in the conference or in the region. Followed there by Wyndmere, Lidgerwood, Hankinson, and Sargent County all at 4-1. Kindred coming in 3-1. Oak Grove at 3-2. Maple River at 2-2. Central Cass at 2-3, along with Lisbon at 2-3. Tri-State, Enderlin, and Richland all winless on the year. We'll take another short break. Set number 3 coming up. You're watching high school volleyball on your live event.
The Ringneck is the perfect stop for lunch or dinner in Leonard, North Dakota. They have a wide variety menu from burgers, wraps, steak, chicken, and seafood. For that small-town family-owned dining experience, check out the Ringneck today. To place an order ahead of time for takeout, call 701-645-2461. That's 701-645-2461. For more information and daily food specials, search the Ringneck on Facebook. That's the Ringneck in Leonard.
Bob Rohr's back with you in Kindred. Joey Hughes, our on-site producer. Thanks for joining us tonight on your live event. Northern Cass getting the serve, leading 2-0. Won the opening set 25-12, won the second set 25-14. Ellie Lucas to serve. This is Spellhog. Back to Mock. Miss hit into the net. 1-0 Northern Cass here. Chance to close it out in straight sets tonight. Lucas leads the team in digs of all things. Spellhog, nice save. Jordheim from the back row. That one just too far. Just a little too much on it for Jansen Jordheim. 2-0 Jaguars. Taylor Sanders not able to handle that one. Call that one an ace. Second one for Lucas here in the night. 3-0 lead for the Jags. Roland can't handle that one. Bad set off the serve. Spellhog not able to get there. 4-0 lead. Corrine Ashburn trying to keep things positive over on her bench. Looking for answers. Nice job by Roland there. Spellhog sends it to Jordheim for the kill. And it's going to count. Found Jensen on the back line. She's able to get her hands on it, send it towards the net, but Jags couldn't recover from there. Sanders serving. It's a 4-1 lead for Northern Cass. Nice block at the net. Jordheim and Bacco were both there. Here's Jordheim now trying from the left side. Nice dig there by Weibly. Miss hit by Bacco. Mistimed her jump. Falls for a Northern Cass point. 5-1 our score. Weibly serving. Jordheim handles. Maybe got away with a double hit there. Ball sails over into the Kindred bench. Point goes back to Northern Cass. Kindred's next time out, they travel to Hillsborough Central. Northern Cass's next time out, I should say. Travel to Hillsborough Central Valley for a big test. Another mishandle there by the Vikings. Now 7-1 our score. Meanwhile, Kindred will travel to Oaks on Monday, on September 25th. Roland back to Jordheim, into the net. And another timeout coming here by Karina Ashburn, trying to keep it positive. Timeouts brought to you by Kindred State Bank and Insurance Company. And on our Dakota Heritage scoreboard, it is Northern Cass 8, Kindred 1 here in set number 3. Back with more in 30 seconds. You're watching high school volleyball on your live event.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Set number 3 here in Kindred, and Northern Cass, after winning the first 2 and now leading 8-1 here. It's set number 2 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Abby Weibly in tonight, kind of taking the role that Tess Jalbert would normally have. Weibly handling things nicely. Her serve is in. Here Roland handles. Spellhog back for Jordheim. Rust. Crockett. Nice dig on the Kindred side. Jensen, that was handled by Roland. Jordheim again. Nice job by Weibly. And into the net was Kindred. Somebody got a little too close on that one. Another point going back to Northern Cass. 9-1 advantage, leading 2-0. Jordheim to Spellhog. Nice job by Bacco. Point goes to Kindred. Kennedy Bacco's had a nice night tonight for Kindred. Here's Leah Rowland to serve, trailing 9-2. Jensen. Rowland got her hands on it. That one hit the supports up above. Comes back on the Kindred side. They recover. Net violation there against Kindred. Ari Anderson went up high for the kill. Kindred found the net. Winterquist checking back in for Northern Cass. Paige Bosch into the game, and she will serve for the Jags, leading 10-2. Spellhog for Ammerman. She's been quiet tonight. Bosch, bad set. Weibly has to get that over on the third hit, and she does. Spellhog drops it for Ammerman. Blocked up front by Jensen. That one hit into the net by Winterquist. Point back to the Vikings. Elise Anderson checking in for Kindred. She will go to the service line. Trailing 10-3. Jensen handles. Back for Jensen. There's another kill. Her first kill here in set number 3. And she will now go back to the service line. Jags leading 11-3, trying to close it out. Spellhog for Jordheim. Count it. Jansen Jordheim with a kill. She's been quiet tonight as well. It's not a lot of opportunities here tonight for Kindred. Lucas, nice dig by Roland. Sanders has got to get this one over and does. Winterquist blocked at the net. Nice job by Sanders. Back set this time for Crockett, who hit it into the net. Vikings back within 11-5. Jansen Jordheim to the service line. Into the net. Talked in the pregame show with Karina Ashburn how important it was just to really avoid those unforced errors. You got to take advantage of every possession you've got. And Kindred struggling a little bit with that tonight. Northern Cass serving. Here's Crockett leading 12-5. Serve is going long, but Vikings will play it anyway. Jordheim keeps it in. Here's Ammerman. Tried to find the soft spot. Does. Ellie Lucas got a hand on it, but just was able to deflect it deep and out of bounds. 12-6 our score. Lucas found the net. In play. Sanders into the net. More substitutions coming for Northern Cass. Addie Russ checking back into the game. Ari Anderson back in as well. Russ to serve, leading 13-6 here, third set. That one going out. Kennedy Bacco was there. Fortunately, the tip went well out of bounds. Point goes back to Northern Cass. Nice serve by Russ. Nice dig there by Ingebrigtsen, or Elise Anderson rather. Here's Lucas, blocked at the net. Nice job there by Kennedy Bacco. Bacco's been a nice spark off the bench for Kindred tonight. Brea Mock checking in. Elise Anderson going to the bench. Spellhawk serving for the Vikings. Rust. That one too far. Lauren Johnson's checked into the game for Northern Cass. Kill attempt went deep. 14-8. Kindred the serve, trying to get back in this one. Nice dig by Weibly. That one goes out of bounds. Vikings trying to stay in this one. It's a 5-point deficit. Weibly handles. Russ, nice hustle getting to that one. Ari Anderson sends it over. Spellhog, short spike. Bacco, but it was handled. Spellhog. That's Mock. Found the soft spot. Addie Russ getting credit for that one. 15-9. Jags with the lead and the serve. Ellie Lucas. Leah Rowland, nice job getting her hands on that one. Here's Jordheim from the back row. Jensen. Somebody hit the net. Too far underneath was Kindred. Called Bacco for that one. Just kind of lost track of where she was on the floor. 16-9, 7-point advantage here for the Jags. Nice job by Sanders. Spellhawk controls. Mock gets it over. Rust. Jensen. Down. Another kill for Josie Jensen tonight. And another timeout on the floor. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, Northern Cass leading Kindred 17-9. Timeouts brought to you tonight by Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. Back in 30 seconds, you're watching Class B Volleyball tonight on your live event.
Welcome to the shift, Viking Nation. New merch, new designs. The Viking Booster Club has options for him, her, and all the kids. Let's go, Vikings. Get outfitted for the new year. Refresh your favorites from top to bottom. If the flag is flying, the ship is open for business. Carhartt nips are back in stock, plus new lids. Find the merch. Get the gear.
Back in Kindred, Northern Cass with a 17-9 lead in set number 3 here. Northern Cass coming in 13-1 overall, 4-0 in Region 1 play. Kindred trying to keep pace, but it's been a difficult task tonight against Northern Cass. Lauren Johnson went up. Net violation going against Kindred. 18-9 the score now. Another score first set in Region 1. Lemoore Litchfield Marion with a 25-21 win over Central Cass in set number 1 of their match tonight. Mock not able to get that one over on the third hit. Northern Cass leading 19-9. Don't forget, after this game, of our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game and also our Precision Player of the Game, brought to you by RDK Enterprise. That went into the net. Nice job. Not too far underneath for Northern Cass. Russ not able to handle that one. Point goes back to the Vikings. 19-10 our score. Here's Taylor Sanders, the 8th grader. She's had a nice game tonight. Done a nice job off the bench in her first varsity opportunity, really. Point goes to the Jags there again. That quick little pass over the net, finding the soft spot, that open spot on defense. Ellie Lucas checking out. Reese Leveg checking in, sophomore. And Abby Weibley to the service line. Jordheim to Spellhog. Drop it off. This is Mock. Blocked at the net. Nice job there. Josie Jensen there, another block on the night. (21-10). Spellhog for Jordheim. Nice job by the Jags. Crockett puts it down, but Roland's there. Here's Jordheim one more time. Touch. Crockett sends it over. Nice job by Sanders. Nice rally we've got going here. Rust to Jensen. Tips it over. Spellhog recovers. Roland the set. Mock getting credit for it. Again, finding that soft spot one more time. Kindred getting the serve back. Leah Rowland to the line. Short set, Jensen, hammer. Kindred just not with a lot of answers tonight for that big front line. Paige Bosch coming in. She will serve. Winterquist in also for Northern Cass. Spellhawk sets for Ammerman. Ball tipped at the net. Jags recover. Crockett into the net. Point goes back to the Vikings. 22-12 our score. Elise Anderson checking in. Brea Mock going to the bench for Kindred. Vikings need a run in a hurry. Weibley handle. Short set. Nice job by Roland on the dig. Here's Jordheim. Too far. Ellie Lucas checking back in. Josie Jensen at the service line. They need 2 points to close this one out. Spellhog back for Jordheim. Weibley handles. Rust out of the net. Check that. That was Paige Bosch underneath. No play. Point goes back to the Vikings. 23-13 our score here in set number 3. Northern Cass looking to go to 5-0 in Region 1 play. Jordheim to serve. That's off the fingertips. Abby Weibley, haven't seen that much tonight. Just a misplay by Abby. Been pretty solid all night long on that back row. 23-14. Jordheim handled by Weibley. Nice job by Roland. Sanders tips it over. Bosch flips it to Winterquist and she put it away. Kind of a backhanded kill. Addie gets credit for it. And now a match point here. Set point, match point. Hayden Crockett at the line. Well, we're going to wait a little bit. She served that one into the net. Crockett comes out. Weibley back in. And Avery Ammerman at the service line trying to hold this one out. Trying to hold on here for Kindred. Jensen handles the serve. Spellhawk goes the quick tip over. Jags recover. That was maybe going out. Now drop down, and there you go. Ellie Lucas was there on the tip, and that will do it. Final score in set number 3. Northern Cass 25 and Kindred 15. Jags win it 3-0. So on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it is Northern Cass winning 25-15. They close it out 3-0. 25-12 in the opening set, 25-14 in set number 2, and 25-15 here in the third set. Another dominating performance here tonight by Northern Cass. And congratulations as the Jaguars and head coach Angie Johnson going now 5-0 in Region 1 play and 14-1 overall. Kindred now with head coach Karina Ashburn falling to 3-2 in Region 1 and now 6-10 overall. Our post-game show is right around the corner. Hopefully get to talk with a couple of the Northern Cass players and at the very least Coach Angie Johnson. So we'll be back in a moment. You're watching high school volleyball, Class B volleyball on your live event.
For 20 years, 702 Communications has been connecting people and businesses to the world through internet, telephone, and TV. And as your needs have changed, so has 702. Our dedication to our community and customers runs deep. So when you call, we listen. And you can trust that we'll never stop working to bring the latest technology to our friends and neighbors. Thank you for 20 years in business. The best is yet to come.
Don't just watch today's game, immerse yourself in it with new furniture from Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Get the ultimate fusion of styles with unmatched comfort, all at the best prices. We are now offering up to 5 years no-interest financing. So you can now get the furniture you want at the best prices with low monthly no-interest payments. The next time you need furniture, come see Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Make sure to ask for Lee for your live event discount.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nb.gov/confident.
I'm Doug Gray. I'm confident during the performance and when it's time for college. I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Keep your car moving along with the team at Elite Automotive Center in Fargo. What sets Elite Automotive Center apart from the herd is their truly extensive list of services. From brake and tire service to tune-ups and battery replacement, there's no job too big or small for their ASE certified technicians. Schedule your next oil change by going to EliteAutomotiveCenter.com or scan the QR code on your screen now. Never settle for standard service. Stop by Elite Automotive Center today in Fargo.
Bob Rohr's back with you here in Kindred, where the Northern Cass Jaguars come into Kindred tonight and take away a 3-0 victory over the Kindred Vikings. And joined now by Josie Jensen, the senior middle hitter. Nice dominating performance. We knew size was going to be a problem for them coming in. It looked like you guys really were able to take advantage of that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we like to play strong at the net, especially with so much height. But, I mean, even though we're tall, it doesn't make it easier. I mean, we still got to work hard, and I think we took care of business.
Yep, you guys stayed very focused throughout this whole match. And even anytime they seemed to get just a little bit of a slight run on, you guys were able to capitalize. But actually, I was very impressed by how everybody was able to cover the floor for you tonight, too.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked a lot about kind of getting out of those ruts that we get into. Earlier in the season, we kind of struggled with that. So tonight, we really focus on if they got a couple points, you know, getting something quick, getting something easy, and moving on.
Do you feel the team is improving each night out, each time you come out here from what you saw from week 1 to where you are right now?
Absolutely. I mean, it's honestly a totally different team than what we had at the start of the season.
Are having fun? That's the biggest thing.
Absolutely. I love the sport. I love the team. So.
All right. What's it like just coming into this season, being defending state champs? Did you feel any additional pressure at all?
Yeah, we kind of know there's a target on our backs. I mean, every team is going to put their best out against us just because they want to beat us. Every team wants to beat us. But at the end of the day, you just have to rely on your team and work hard every day in practice.
All right, well, congratulations. That's a nice win tonight. Nice performance by you. Nice job.
Thank you so much.
All right, let's get your head coach in here. Angie, come on in. This is Angie Johnson, her 5th season, right?
Yep.
5 years? 5
Yeah.
years at Northern Cass. Nice victory tonight. Congratulations. What's your biggest takeaway from tonight?
You know, I think our energy was really good. That's something we've been working on, is just trying to sustain that energy throughout the whole match and then just pushing the pace. We still stayed with our pace of play. Like we like to run fast stuff, so Josie and Addie did a really good job of keeping that pace.
You know, you don't have to say much on the bench, do you? This is a very veteran group. They seem to know what they're doing. I mean, anytime there was a run, there was no panic. Everybody seems to pick each other up. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's kind of new for me. Usually I'm standing and saying things, so it's a different approach. It's a new group, and yeah, they all know what to do. That's kind of my style too, is I like to teach them how to, they need to be able to fix their mistakes themselves. They can't look to me every single time they make a mistake. So that's kind of the perfect type of game, just to kind of let them figure it out.
All right, and again, just the coverage that your kids had on the floor tonight. They move around so well, and, you know, a couple instances of miscommunication, but on the whole, I think they do a nice job of really talking to each other and letting each other know where everybody's at.
Yeah, and we've been working on that a lot too. So we were very quiet to start the season. So it's nice to see that come out tonight.
How do you get that out of them?
It's hard. I'm a very talkative person, and some of them are too. We lost a lot of our communicators last year.
Okay.
So it's just kind of slowly but surely everybody's learning that it doesn't have to be a lot of talking. It just needs to be something so that their teammates know that they're there.
Okay, we're about halfway through the season now. What do you see what has to happen now the remainder of the season? You still want to see, obviously, that improvement week in and week out, right?
Exactly. I think I just really want to focus on all of our hitters, making sure that they feel confident up at the net. You know, obviously Josie and Ellie do a lot for us, and Hayden's starting to kind of get a lot more confident. Same with Addie Winterquist. So it's just kind of all those hitters just need to be confident up at the net, and then our setters need to feel confident setting them too.
All right, congratulations. It was a nice win tonight. Good luck the rest of the year.
Thank you.
We'll see you down the road. All right, that's Angie Johnson, the head coach from Northern Cass. And we will take a short break and come back. We'll get a recap on this one and have more for you here from Kindred tonight. Northern Cass taking care of the Vikings 3-0. And back with more in a moment. You're watching our post-game show here on your live event.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends, and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Become a Viking booster. Do you love the games, the plays, the excitement? Support Viking athletics by becoming a booster. Scan the code or find the quick link to the membership form online. Or when the flag is flying, stop by the ship. Get a new Viking booster sticker free with your membership. Buy an extra one for only $5. Show your Viking pride. Become a Booster Club member.
The Kindred Public School District looks to collaboratively cultivate an environment that challenges learners to reach their full potential in a student-centered, community-supported environment while building authentic relationships that promotes active engagement in learning, literacy, and life. Kindred Public Schools' mission is to educate, prepare, and maximize student potential. Kindred Public School District, student-centered, community-supported. For more info about upcoming school events and news, go online to kindred.k12.us.
First Class Mortgage is more than just our company name. It's the way they do business. So whether you're buying a new home or refinancing your existing mortgage, their dedicated team takes the time to understand your financial situation. They provide first-class service, first-class knowledge, and a first-class experience at the lowest interest rates. For more information, go online to firstclasscorp.com. Kindred.com as we cap off set number 3. Straight set win tonight for Northern Cass. They win the first set 25-12, win the second set 25-14, and cap it off with a 25-15 victory tonight in set number 3. So 3 sets to none. Northern Cass running now to 5-0 in Region 1 play, 14-1 overall. The Kindred Vikings dropping now to 3-2 in Region play and 6-10 overall. For these teams going forward, Northern Cass has a game at Hillsboro Central Valley on Monday night. Meanwhile, Kindred returns home right here at Kindred High School. They will take on Oaks again Monday night, another 7 o'clock start. Time now to introduce our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. I'll tell you what, looking for kids who gave the nice spark tonight coming off that bench. I'm going to give that one to Abby Weibley stepping in tonight. She had a nice job off the bench, some nice sets overall, some nice assists on the night. So there you go, our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, Abby Weibley of Northern Cass. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Our Precision Play of the Game brought to you by RD Enterprises. A lot of choices, but again, that big front line for Northern Cass, just really tough to defend against. Not only was it Josie Jensen up front, the 6'3 senior, but also Addie Winterquist coming off the bench. Ellie Lucas was a big factor tonight as well. But that Precision Play of the Game, basically anything involving Josie Jensen up front. Even on the back line, she was just a great all-around player tonight, as usual, for Northern Cass. So there you go, your Precision Play of the Game. One of the many kills tonight and big plays by the senior, Josie Jensen, for Northern Cass. Our Precision Play of the Game brought to you by RDK Enterprises. RDK Enterprises of Hillsboro and Drayton for precision planting updates, information, questions. Contact RDK Enterprises in Hillsboro and Drayton, 701-636-2119, or visit planterdoc.com. RDK Enterprises is here to help you. I want to thank our sponsors tonight that help us out here with getting our broadcast here on your live event. First of all, Irie Insurance, our sponsor in our pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. Scoreboard sponsored tonight by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHBankND.com. Timeout tonight brought to you by Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. From banking to insurance, let Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency handle your requests. For more information, go online to KindredStateBank.com. And, of course, First Class Mortgage, Enbridge, and also RDK Enterprises for making this possible tonight. That will do it. And, again, Kindred traveling or hosting Oaks on Monday night. Meanwhile, Northern Cass traveling to Hillsboro Central Valley. Both games on Monday night. More battles coming here in Region 1. Going to be a good finish here the remainder of the year for both of these teams. But Northern Cass looking definitely strong, trying to defend their Class B volleyball title. That will do it for us tonight from Kindred. For Joey Hughes, thanks Joey for getting us set up tonight. He's our on-site producer. For Chase Miller doing all our scheduling tonight, and everybody with R&J Broadcasting, thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Bob Roars once again. Northern Cass 3-0 over Kindred tonight. Have a great rest of your evening. We'll see you next time on your live event.